Oh, there we go. All right, so welcome back to the channel. This is Fiona of Approach to Link, and I share tips on how to be more approachable and how to approach others. Today, I am with the Anomaly Sisters. Introduce yourself, girls.
Hi, my name is Cassandra.
My name is Tashina.
And like Fiona said, we're the Anomaly Sisters. Pretty much through our YouTube channel, what we do is we challenge our viewers to step outside their comfort zone. And we do that by recording some of our challenges and some of our fears.
And we pretty much tackle them head on, whether it's our short-term goals, whatever makes us feel uncomfortable, and we push ourselves outside of our limits and see how our life look outside of that.
And also in doing that, we just hope to encourage our viewers to do the same.
Great. So that brings us to why we are collaborating today, because you ladies like to overcome your fear, and I help people overcome their fear.
Yay.
All right, so let's begin by asking, what is your fear about approaching?
Okay, so for me, what I'm fearful of is how to approach someone without feeling awkward, or once finally approaching that person, not making the situation in itself awkward.
Mine's is similar to hers, but I don't have a problem approaching people. It's just holding a conversation without making it turn awkward or ending it on a cliffhanger.
Right. So how can you help us?
We need
help.
Well, first of all, it sounds like you guys could do very well working with each other, because one could start the conversation and one could hold the conversation. But I'm sure we could both, or you both could learn from hearing tips on how to do both. So we'll begin with how to approach. And I like to use this acronym called GAP. And it is G for give a compliment, A for ask a question, and P for provide an introduction.
Okay.
3 easy steps to approaching. So the key is to give the compliment part. And I think for me, that's one of my favorite ways of approaching. People who are following Approach to Link already know how much I talk about giving a compliment. So I think it's one of the best ways to approach someone. So an example would be to look at the person, see what they can, or see what you can comment on. So if they have a nice hairstyle, you compliment them on their nice hairstyle. And then you ask a question. Maybe ask them, where did they go to get their hairstyle? Or how did they get the hairstyle done?
Right.
So as you get the conversation going, you have to remember to provide your introduction, because you don't want to end the conversation without knowing who this person is and without them knowing who you are. So that's 3 easy tips to approaching or initiating a conversation. So what do you guys think about that so far?
I think that's pretty helpful. Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Yeah, I think definitely giving a compliment would be a great way to walk up to someone and not have it being awkward, because you're making that person feel good about themselves.
Exactly.
And then you can just probably elaborate a little bit more on that compliment, and then just find someone to transition into, a deeper conversation. So that's a really good tip.
Okay.
Perfect. So now we're going to lead into holding a conversation. And I must admit that when it comes to holding a conversation, sometimes that's hard for me too.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier to initiate the conversation, but keep it going, that's where I start to get a little bit nervous.
Right.
Like, it's too late. I developed this infographic that I want to share with you guys.
Okay.
I'm going to try and share the screen right now. So this just gives us four tips on how to hold a conversation. Can you guys see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Perfect. So tip number 1, have a conversation starter. So this could be done in 2 ways. You can wear a conversation starter, or you can prepare a question, which is what we talked about at the beginning, where you give the compliment and then ask a question. That would be a conversation starter. Conversation starter might be like a cool accessory that you might put on, like a brooch, or I know some ladies like to wear like bow ties and wear like a unique looking bow tie with their outfit, and then they come up to be like, oh wow, look at your nice accessory, and they ask you questions about the accessory, and then they come to you, you go to them. So that's wearing a conversation starter.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And then again, asking open-ended questions. So again, with the initiating a conversation, I mentioned asking a question, but to be more specific about the type of question you should ask is an open-ended one that really encourages the conversation to keep going. So as you can see, open questions, they provide more of a response other than the yes or no. Requires them to really give you more than a yes or no answer.
Right. I find that when I'm nervous, I would tend to ask very closed-ended questions, and I don't have an immediate follow-up. So when they answer yes or no, I'm like,
and it's like we're so nervous that we don't really notice what type of questions we're asking.
Right.
So
that's really good. So an open-ended question would definitely give us time to listen to what they're saying and then find some more things to just add on to the conversation. So that's good.
So while they're answering your question, you have to really listen, and not just listen, but do reflective listening. So what that looks like is once they finish what they're saying, you paraphrase what they say. And this is like a nice trick that I like to use, because you just mentioned that sometimes you're nervous and you don't know what to say next. So when you're listening to somebody and you repeat what they say, that's something for you to say. You don't really have to think of what to say next. You're just repeating what they say.
Right.
So that gives you something to say. And also it helps the person know that you actually listen to them and make them feel good that you were listening to them. So it's a 2-in-1 with that one.
Exactly.
That's perfect. So you just listen to what they're saying and then you kind of paraphrase it. So that in case you have nothing to say, you're saying something anyways.
Right.
You see what I just did there?
That's what I'm talking about. And then the last one is prepare a closing
already.
I know you mentioned that you are, when it comes to actually ending the conversation, sometimes it's awkward.
Right.
So preparing a closing statement might be something like, it was nice speaking with you. I would love for us to chat again. How can we make this happen? But that's to say that, of course, if you enjoy talking to the person.
Right. If it was awkward, you kind of don't want to end that way.
If it's somebody you don't want to talk to, you might not say that line.
Right.
So what do you guys think about that?
I think that was good.
I feel those tips are very helpful, and we could definitely add that into our everyday life and also towards any journey or any project we take on with our channel.
Yeah,
that would be very helpful and not so awkward.
And even for me, being that I was more comfortable with holding the conversation, that last tip where you have to prepare like that closing statement or how to end the conversation, I think that's really good, because even at times, if you are good at holding conversations, sometimes you kind of just get too into the conversation and you don't know how to end. So kind of having that in the back of your mind where it's like, well, it was nice meeting you, you know, kind of just to close it out.
Right.
So that was really good. So I cannot wait to put these into action.
Yes.
Did you catch how I did that? How I kind of threw that in there? Tip number 3.
Another thing to really remember too is practice. So practice with people you know already, so that when you meet people you don't know, it becomes a lot easier to do.
Right.
Agreed. Yeah.
That's true. So we can probably start with the people we know and kind of test it out, so that when we are talking to strangers, it's not too
awkward.
Right, it's not too awkward.
I agree.
So that'd be good.
So I'm excited to see you guys put this into practice.
I am too.
We actually have an event coming up Saturday.
We do. This Saturday, actually.
Yeah, we're attending a fashion show.
So we're going to try to hold a conversation with a complete stranger.
Yes.
And hopefully walk away with a friend, a business partner, or
without feeling awkward. I'm really excited about this.
I am. I'm nervous. But I'm excited.
I'm excited too, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about what happened after that event.
Yes, I would definitely hit you back up and we can talk about it and how we thought the tips went and how it all went all together.
Definitely. We'll actually call you like the following day after the event. On our face, we'll let you know.
But with these tips, I'm certain that we'll be good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Also, I want to share with the people who are watching this video that there is going to be an actual video of the Anomaly Sisters putting this, what we talked about, into action. So you could be looking out for that video coming soon, right, ladies?
Yes.
So we're gonna try to record the experience of us attending the event and us actually holding these conversations
and putting these tips to work.
Yes. So if you want to see what that looks like,
make sure you follow the Anomaly Sisters YouTube channel to see that.
Yes. We can't wait.
I can't wait either. Well, ladies, I want to thank you for joining me today, and I really appreciate us working together and doing this collaboration.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you for having us and helping us with our fears of speaking to people, because I know this is your area of expertise. So
and we're gonna apply these, and hopefully it will help us in our everyday lives.
Yes. So thank you.
You're welcome. And I look forward to the upcoming video.
Of course.
All right, ladies.
Thank you.